This is one of those salads that triggers a serious craving. A collection of greens and toppings with maple dressing creates a gotta get it flavor that makes people beg for the recipe. Neal is bringing us her latest favorite fall salad. Fall salads have been a thing. Can I say that this year on the show? Fall salads. We think of salads for spring or for summer, but the richness of the flavor that's coming to the plate of greens is awesome.
And especially as a main course, we don't think of fall as a main course, but in between all those heavy, lovely fall dishes, why not do a fall salad?
This recipe comes as an inspiration to you because you had a serious craving for this salad after a trip, right?
Yeah, so I did my Fall Colors card making cruise a few weeks ago, and we were in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And whenever I travel, don't you do this? You're kind of looking for what is the culture, the food culture for that area. Just different things. And so I had the best lobster and blueberry pie in my life.
What?
In Halifax.
Lobster and blueberry?
Blueberry pie.
Oh.
No, lobster, blueberry pie. It's like perfect. And we even ate the blueberry pie first.
I thought that was a run-on title, lobster and blueberry pie. I was like, hold on, what?
Okay, that's
then
not
you
good.
have this.
And this was my third favorite thing that I had in a little restaurant in Sydney, Nova Scotia, actually. And my friend had it, and she had like the dressing on the side. She's like, oh my gosh, you have to taste this. And I kept tasting it going, okay, I've got to figure out how to do this and how to make it. So
have you nailed it?
I think so. My husband approved. So that's my taste tester. Okay, you want to make the dressing first?
Sure, yeah.
Dressings are so easy. I know we always go for that bottle in the store, but oh my gosh, when you know it's this easy, why not just make it? Because then it lasts in the fridge for 3 to 4 weeks.
See,
and
you're
you know
set.
exactly what's in it, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to do this?
Yes, please.
So let me show you this bottle of gorgeous maple syrup. 5 tablespoons of maple syrup. Of course, it's called creamy maple dressing. It's got to have maple syrup.
So my Mrs. Buttersworth.
Yes, and I know that seems like a lot, but surprisingly, this only has 33 calories a tablespoon.
Oh.
I figured it out.
Okay.
I'm calorie counting these days. Okay, let's go ahead and do that.
Let me grab a spoon. Sneak underneath you. Here.
Oh, I had a little
You're okay.
thingy,
You're okay.
I think you're going to do that. Okay.
It's Dijon?
Okay. Dijon, and then put the mayonnaise in, a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. So 2 tablespoons of Dijon.
Okay.
5 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. You can even use light mayonnaise if you want.
Okay. But who's counting calories anyway?
Yeah, well, I am actually. 2 tablespoons of white balsamic vinegar. Did you know there's such a thing?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a crisper, mellower balsamic, and it's really nice when you don't want things to change with the color, right? Okay, and then a little salt.
Just a pinch.
My pepper grinder, yeah. And then what makes it really creamy is half and half.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're just gonna put in, I don't know, like 3 tablespoons. And then if you put the lid on and shake that baby up. Now, the nice thing about this is you know how dressings will sometimes get a little thick in the fridge? Yeah. So like I've had this for a while. I just added another tablespoon, shaked it up, shook it up.
I don't even know. I've been caught in that word trap many times.
See how that's a nice drizzly kind of, so that's it.
Okay.
It's done. And now you got to taste it.
Do you taste the maple?
And you also need to taste this maple syrup, by the way. Oh my gosh.
Where do we get maple syrup, by the way?
Maple syrup is from that area, right? So I grew up in Quebec, and so we would go sugaring off every spring when the maple started running, and oh my gosh, that was like my best childhood. I know. So yummy, right?
That's
you could
so
like
good.
just keep going.
It's a drink it dressing.
A salad is only as good as your dressing.
Amen, sister.
Right.
Amen.
Okay, but we do have to make a salad.
Okay,
We
fine.
can't just drink it, right?
Okay, fine.
So we're going to use all the fun things from fall. We're going to use fruits and vegetables, but I'm using a spinach base. Okay. Because it's a little hardier. It can handle all the things that we're doing. Now, we're going to do a chopped salad here, but you can see here I've done slices. I've kind of done a deconstructed salad for like a table setting for Thanksgiving or a dinner party.
That's how you serve it. That's how you could serve it at the table.
Right, yeah, and then you just have some tongs and people just kind of grab their little section of it.
Cool idea.
Fun?
Yeah, very fun.
But today we're doing chopped. This is for like your quick midweek salad. Okay. So chopped pears, red pears.
Just on top?
Yeah. Okay. And I should tell you something. This is really important. Apples, Honey Crisp. So this is my biggest tip for salads. Don't you hate it when you have a salad and you get into that big piece of red onion, that raw piece of onion, and it just ruins it? Yeah. So one thing I always do is, number one, thin or chop very thinly. You can see how thin those are. Yeah. And then right before you make your salad, do this. Throw some vinegar on it. Balsamic is great. And let it marinate. You're basically pickling it, and it kind of gets the bite out of that, bitter bite out of it. Nice. It mellows it, but it's still crisp, and it still has a beautiful flavor. Okay, yeah. Love it. Okay, so you want to put some, not all of it, but some of that on. Oh.
Sorry, I'm reaching, people.
Oh, and I should point out too, when I make a salad like this with a lot of toppings, I usually dress my greens first with the onions. So that's what I've done is I've taken my spinach, added some dressing lightly, dressed it, then I'm gonna add my toppings. So the rest, oh my gosh, craisins, because I like a little chew.
Because, do you like your salad kind of portioned off, or do you want me to be spreading?
No, this one I'm gonna toss. This is just a tossed, chopped salad. You're gonna toss it. Not all of that bacon, or all of it.
I was like, who are we preparing
and
this for?
Oh my gosh, sugared pecans. You can make these or buy them at the store.
Nothing better.
And then this is, oh my gosh, about half of that. This is beautiful. My daughter is a cheesemonger at Harmon's now.
Oh, really?
And so she tells us all the best cheeses.
Oh,
and this is called, I gotta remember now, Bella Vitano does all these amazing sharp white cheddars. What I love about this, you can see on this, see how it crumbles?
Yep.
And so it's just very kind of rustic and organic, and just toss that.
Has she brought home the cranberry cheese yet? I don't know if it's out yet.
No,
for the holidays.
no, haven't gotten that one yet. I need to have her bring that for Thanksgiving.
What a dangerous job.
And that's like pretty. And at this point, you could, if you feel like it needs a little bit more dressing.
It does. It totally does.
You just do a little bit more.
Oh, Sue. Oh, love it.
I almost forgot.
What?
This is really important.
Well, then don't forget.
This was the golden butternut squash.
Okay.
Now, on the recipe, I say to roast this, but you know, an even better, faster, and more fattening way.
What?
Is after you finish frying your bacon, take most of the bacon fat out, leave a little bit in, and just put your cubes in. It'll cook in about 10 minutes. And look, they look like croutons.
You let out the most delicious evil laugh right there when you...
They smell so good.
All right, what's coming up in your creative world, girl?
So classes start on Monday. I'm doing my Christmas class, which is Vintage Christmas Twinkle.
Oh, fun.
You're going to be putting lots of twinkle on those cards, let me tell you. Anyways, lots of fun.
Sign up on your website?
Yes, please.
All right, thank you, Sue, so
You're
much.
welcome.
And look for this recipe on our website. Sue has so graciously passed it along. Go to studio5.ksl.com. Just click there on the recipe tab. Many fun fall salads. We'll add this one to the list so you are set for lunches and beyond this fall season, thanks to our food friends here at Studio 5.